The Heart of Peace and Love, KR, a modern radical political party. We are called to save Mother Nature. I, Conductor Master Commander Generalissimo D. Oliveira, am elevating the moral values in our Commonwealth with the loftiest and loveliest qualities, helping people and conducting the population with political conducting, creating world peace. Faith, hope and love. Mastering KR ideology. The life purpose is to help one another. It brings to knowledge of understanding that we will manage saving humanity by saving Mother Nature. We all are more at peace, and when we visualize peace and love, we will bring to ourselves, our children, and to our Mother Nature, resulting in more happiness and satisfaction for everybody and to our world. We have to wake up and look further from only the material values. Our belief in moral values and in traditional organized religion has been sabotaged with moral corruption by weak leaders with bad morals. KR have created very good values for the population of our world to follow, so we can avoid war, avoiding conflicts, and rather having more peace and love with tolerance for each other's culture and religion, and save our Mother Nature. By supporting this political party, you can rely on us, and knowing that it is therefore our absolute duty to know what are the principles according to which a true loving and righteous society must be built on. And we have figured it out, knowing that ethic is the foundation of good moral. KR are connected the multicultural world together with equal opportunities for all and everyone in the population of our world, the best of all to all of us. We need to bring back the good old familiar values and clean the moral values in our world with purity, loving and righteousness by having a healthy lifestyle, giving positive thinking, physical, emotional and spiritual well-being that will result in positive choices for all of us to fulfill our dreams with a genuine reason of living for human beings and saving Mother Nature. A lot of laws were written before our societies became as intercultural societies in our multicultural world as it is now. And by the moral knowledge from it, we can see that we have to regulate some of the laws to adapt our population from different religions and cultures in the intercultural societies in our multicultural world. KR have the loving and righteous ideology which will fulfill our harmony with peace, love and happiness for yourself and everyone around you, avoiding wrong morals and doing right moral deeds so we can distinguish right from wrong moral actions. Some people think that they don't need to be conducted with right guidance, but to save our world from destruction, it is very necessary when we see and experience that religion is being misunderstood, because a lot of people have the lack of knowledge of it. A lot of people today have become so obsessed about the pursuit of happiness that they forget the real essence of getting the sensation of happiness and to care about one another. Treating your fellow man and woman with love, kindness and respect, to love each other like we love ourselves, and being to a stranger like you are to an old friend is some of the essence in our ideology of KR, which will without any doubt give anyone a natural sensation of happiness. There are a lot of people in our world polluted with mental confusion and silly attitudes without knowing how to be good, kind and lovely to one another, and KR are here to help, protect and give everyone the right guidance in how to be. We have to break down a lot of the mental barriers that media, statistics and propaganda with wrong information has kept a lot of people in mental slavery, resulting in low standards on the average level of intellectual social intelligence among the population, with not so good moral values and very little knowledge of social attitude, resulting in a lot of our children with depression, having a low level of well-being in our world. And because of it, there are even self-harming people without knowing to communicate with each other, and leaving a lot of people paranoid and deeply confused about right and wrong moral deeds to one another. Jealousy and enviness with confusion about what is right has resulted in that a lot of people believe good about bad and bad about good. We have to connect ourselves with the right guidance, giving us the right balance of everything. The mission of KR is to give the population of our world the right guidance through our educational program with Right Education. KR, Academy of Arts. World peace. Saving the environment and our mother nature is not difficult if we just take action. KR, the answer to a better world. The environment is a gift from Mother Nature to all people, and the use of it attains a shared responsibility for all humanity, especially the poor and the future generations. It is right that we honor creation through a contribution, and your participation matters. All gifts are gratefully received. KR, loving and righteous. Intellectual enlightenment and social uprising to a political peaceful revolution with a higher level of moral ethical tolerance. www.naturalbornartist.net. The Dreaming. Please give your loving support. Barclays Bank. D. Oliveira. Sort code 206915. ACCNO 834 39 593. Outside of UK, Swift code BARCGB22 and IBAN GB56BARC 26 915 83 43 95 93. Contact superstudioartist@gmail.com for further details, or text 0794 603 9672 for more information. Carlitos Gallery, organization number 986269487. Love, the supreme good and the strongest power in the universe, has given me and all the lovers an intellectual progress of knowledge that the haters and the hypocrites has a lack of. Because when we see through traditional organized religion, there is some workers that talk about love with their tongue, but don't have love in their heart to a fellow human being, which have resulted in moral corruption in a lot of our churches today. It's not only going to church to beg forgiveness for sins like a lot of people do weekly or every day, asking for forgiveness for their sins, and at the same time aren't respectable and kind to other people and treating a fellow man bad, but rather avoiding being evil, stupid and heartless, because all the intellectual intelligence comes from really loving one another. We rather have to avoid treating people in the wrong way with a non-hypocrite attitude, my beloved everyone. KR is political stability and the backbone of a safe and secure future for the population, and keeping Mother Nature alive with peace, justice, goodness, love, tolerance, respect and higher moral values, having a lot of bright and right guidance by loving each other like we love ourselves. Asking yourselves what you want people to do for you, and then have the heart to do it for them by giving people what you need somehow. The world needs KR, the holy grail of politics and the key of life, with moral values from something different, something stronger, and something better from the art of governing by my political conducting and remarkable teaching. Because one who knows what is right will become a righteous person, and learning to distinguish right from wrong. This modern radical political party, KR, intends to strengthen the ethic ideal and spiritual sensitivity in the society, and reinforce the spirit by enlightening the population in our world with better knowledge of faith and moral values, because sense restraint conduces to steady knowledge, so we can see how things should be. And through proper education by our educational program to the duties of citizenship from actions of good moral values, we are protecting the familiar values, universal human rights, and human knowledge of science and philosophy, creating progressive modern thinking with a new world order of excellent political perfection. One world, one people. Some of the greatest problem in our world is people don't care. We have to start to care more about each other and Mother Nature. By nature, everything is designed with a specific purpose. Nature is neither random or accidental. And when there is a lot of people praising material values rather than praising moral values, they are manipulating the truth with bad moral judgment, wanting to believe a lie by having bad moral values, which disturbs the peace of the harmony in our world. We have to connect ourselves with a higher level of moral judgment from good moral actions that human beings must follow if we are to properly follow our natural function. And a big part of that natural function is to live in a harmony of peace and love in society with one another. There's a lot of people with lack of right knowledge in the world who don't know how to be good to each other, and they need certainly much better education. Because it's not only about looking good or talking good, but it's about doing good to one another, and that of doing good moral actions to each other. Doing something because it's right, but doing the right thing for the pure practical right reason, with the motive or the intention from doing the right thing because it's right, is the best definition of good moral. And when ethic is the foundation of good moral, we can see through acting with a loving and righteous action that the ethic is how to think, feel and understand everything right. And not negative, but in a positive way, by accepting what is right and being open-minded, with love and respect. When KR mentioning peace and love, I have to make everybody remember our greatest teacher of all, Lord Christ. Thank you and God bless you. The heart of peace and love, KR, a modern radical political party. I'm an artist who have an art studio and performance company in Scandinavia, NBA, Carlitos Gallery, organization number 986269487. Now, while I'm here in Liverpool, me and my natural born artist art ensemble are planning to have an art event here in the city with some musicians, singers, dancers, models, artists and performers. And it will probably be happening in a museum or in another stage. I have learned that inspiring is leading, and when the National Geographic motto are saying inspiring people to care about the planet, then as conductor master commander of the political party and my company, I feel that beside of having collaboration with all the organization, it is in the right place to contact your organization and invite you for a collaboration with us. We can also offer you great promotion of your business for media attention of the art event, which is highly developed in a sophisticated combination of music, art and fashion. One of my latest work of art is a modern radical political party, and beside of changing what is bad in our world as soon as possible with my ideology of political conducting by actions of good moral values, so we can have a better and secured future with more faith, hope, truth, peace and love and tolerance for each other, no matter how we look alike or where we are born in the world. I will also, by political commanding, conduct the people to avoid global warming by preventing climate changes and food crises, because our planet is in crisis. I have done the achievement by managing to realize that some of the greatest problem in our world is lack of understanding, lack of tolerance, and lack of knowledge, and about what real faith of peace and love really means. An attitude of loving and helping each other, more peace and higher moral values is what we need to have and to do in our new world order. By loving the right source of faith and keep it in our hearts, because knowing that one who knows what is right will become a righteous person. And from my political conducting, I have done the cultivation of philosophy and build up an educational program so we can prevent evil and produce good, giving more wisdom and knowledge to the people from the root of faith, hope, love, and righteous deeds for one another, from actions of good moral values. My ideology brings us to an understanding that we need to do things the right way. I will command everyone to focus more on which principles would you have in common to avoid misunderstandings and possible conflicts. because I intend to strengthen the ethic ideal and good spiritual sensitivity in the society, and reinforce the spirit by enlightening the people with better knowledge of faith, culture, tolerance, and good moral values, because sense restraint conduces to steady knowledge. And that's why we will elevate the level of moral values with our new world order from our art of governing. And to a political peaceful revolution, I'll lead to intellectual enlightenment and social uprising by having a hopeful collaboration with the federal world government, with my purpose and ambitions of saving the environment in our nature, avoid dangerous conflicts in the Commonwealth, and have more love for each other with righteousness in the world societies, from politics of faith, honesty, goodness, and fairness, so we can prevent global tragedies by preventing the great conflicts of useless killings and climate catastrophe in the world, and save our Mother Nature. The Heart of Peace and Love, KR, a modern radical political party. We are called to save Mother Nature, to a political peaceful revolution with the loftiest and loveliest qualities, helping people and conducting the population to guidance by advising and inspiring, to intellectual enlightenment and social uprising, creating world peace. The Conductor Master Commander Generalissimo D. Oliveira is elevating the moral values in our Commonwealth with a higher level of moral, ethical tolerance, preventing evil and producing good, so we can do things the right way and secure a bright future for our children and for all of us to look forward to with political conducting.